cross-legged on the edge of the stage. I got a mic in my hand and a heart full of rage. They want me silent, but I'll never conform. I'm breaking down the walls. I'm the eye.
What's up, gangsters? It is Friday, guys. We made it through the week. We are alive and kicking. Hopefully everyone's having a good one out there, getting ready for the big weekend, guys. Oh, man, it should be a good one. It should be a good one. Temperatures are coming down just a smidge. Enough to keep you fucking going, but we're still in the hundreds down here. But you know what? It's better than 120. Anything's better than 120. How's everyone doing out there this morning, guys? We got a hell of a show. We're going to be looking at what the fuck news. That's right, guys. The craziest news headlines from the week. We got Wakey Bakey News. We got Today in History. We got shout outs. We got all sorts of stuff. You guys ever have a dream in the middle of the night and it like controls the rest of your sleep, but then when you wake up, you don't even remember what the dream was? Like, it was like a dream that bled into other dreams. It was like the foundation of the dream, if that makes sense. I'm trying to remember what it was about. It was like some kind of crazy. Like, I remember even waking up and being like, wow, it was crazy. Going back to bed, having like doubts or whatever. It was weird. We're going to get into dreams, man. I'm a stoner, so I don't dream a whole hell of a lot, but started taking these over-the-counter, I guess, pain management thing. Boy, I'm dreaming like a big dog. I can't remember them, but we're going to talk about that, guys. We're getting into a lot of stuff. We've got a hell of a show, so buckle down, guys. Light the tires and kick the fires, because we go live, too. It is Friday, guys. We got those wild weekend drops, too. Oh, man, let's do it, guys. Buckle in. We go live in 2. Let's do this thing.
Time to wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja visuela y cuando le moviese ligado igualito que yuca. Siempre lo que él tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el soy yo quien te
no critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no quieres que de odio tú estás lleno. No
Oh, yeah, we are live in living color, guys. How's everyone doing out there? Steven, we miss you. Where are you at? He's out walkabout still. He's out fishing. He's out doing all things. He ain't been on the show in a minute, man. Oh, man. We miss him. Open carry Larry, where you at? Let me send him the link just in case. I talked to him yesterday. Steven said he was off going fishing again. These guys and they're fishing. There we go. We'll send it to him. How's everyone doing? We got Michael Moore back in the house. This stupid fly. Yeah, man, a weird fucking dream. I woke up and it was like a crazy dream, like enough to be like, wow. And then every time I'd go back to bed, it would be like on the forefront of my mind. And then I woke up and I'm like, damn, what was that all about? Larry, I'm about to go fishing. Nice. Larry getting his fishing time in. Ah, yes. A little beverage for the morning. Ah, man, this fucking fly. Gonna drive me crazy. What do we got? I have dreams that are more like premonitions. I have these dreams that will come to me sometimes in the future, sometimes happening that trigger. Oh, you know what? I get that sometimes, like the deja vu thing. That is a weird one. The deja vu stuff. That's something to get into. Delta Dog in the house. What's up, Delta Dog? How you doing? We're talking about crazy dreams right now. As the most part of stoners, do you find yourself dreaming less than you did before you were a stoner or more? I find myself dreaming a lot less. I think, and honestly, I think that dreams suppress your dream, or dreams suppress your dream. Weed suppresses your dreams. Big shout out to fucking fly, man. Not big shout out to this fly. Big shout out to fucking fly. Big shout out to April. Down she hurt her knee yesterday. She's down at the ER getting looked at. So big shout out to her. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I think fucking fly, man. The dreams get more suppressed. Dreams get more suppressed with weed, I think. But yeah, man, the last couple weeks I've been having just a lot of weird dreams, but I don't remember. But like real thick, if that makes sense. I don't know. Crazy, man. Our world is weird. Are we all psychic? And we just need to drill into that part of our brain. You ever see that movie, The Phantom? Was it Alec Baldwin? Where they talk about that only a certain amount of people know how to use their frontal lobe or whatever it is. And his enemy, the Phantom's enemy, knows how to do it. And all I really remember that movie is at the end of it, they're like, oh, we removed your frontal lobe. Don't worry about it. No one knows how to use it anyway. And he's like, oh. But yeah, that was The Shadow. Was it The Shadow? The Shadow, not The Phantom. There you go, The Shadow. What was The Phantom? That one was with Billy Zane, right? Where he was like a purple superhero in the jungle for some fucking reason. Oh, man. The Shadow. Yeah, that was a good one. I need to watch that again. I don't know if I ever watched that through. Have you ever woke up from a really good dream and then try to sleep to continue the dream? Oh, yeah. Oh man, when you're in the middle of a good dream, like a really good one, and you're like, oh, here it comes. And then you wake up and you're like, no. You do everything to try to get back to sleep. What about astral projection? That's something I kind of get freaked out about. I never tried it. I've wanted to, but after watching Insidious, I don't want to get lost out there and have some weird old man come back and take over my body. Ain't gonna happen. No, but on reality, I don't know, man. Astral projection sounds interesting. and like people time traveling through dreams and stuff. I don't know, man. There's a whole world that we're just cut off to that we don't have a clue about. But with weed, we can get there, guys. All right, guys, let's do some shout outs this morning. I woke up in the morning one time pissed off because all the money I had won at the casino was just a fucking dream. Oh, those are the worst ones. Like when you can really feel it and you're like right there. First time I ever drank shroom juice, I astral projected. Man, I'm jealous of you guys that are able to do shrooms like that. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm no doctor, but I had a gastric bypass. So now every time I try to do shrooms, I think my body processes it different than everyone else's because I don't really have a stomach. And boy, I fall out hard, man. I fall out like a bad Vicodin trip. Like, I'm just sitting there sweating. Just a big sweat mess. Just a big sweat mess. But yeah, man, even micro dosing. I've been hearing so much about micro dosing. It's about bleach for some reason. That's weird. That's weird. Maybe I'm having a stroke. Live on the air. We don't know. I always remember Sopranos when the mafia boss guy from New York has a stroke and he's like, "Do y'all smell burning hair?" And then I'm like, is that what happens? Oh, shit. Sin is in. Your coffee is ready. Bong loaded. Dang. Taking care of it. Harvey Hooligans. All right, guys. Mr. Crispers is saying, hey, we're running perfect timing today. Let's get into these shout outs. Enough with the jibba jabba. And I agree. Enough with the jibba jabba. Let's get into it, guys. You want some shout outs? It's your birthday. It's your friend's birthday. It's a Friday. And you want to shout out somebody, guys. Blow it up. Business, anything. Let me hear it.
Rise and shine, it's the Wakey Bakey vibe. Dank Nation's here and we're going worldwide. The daily dank.com is leading the way. Shouting out the crew, starting the day. From Rosie the Bulldog to Supernova, my Mike. Dank Nation shining, the future's bright. And leaves his mark. Back to the retro review, bring in the Golani, the OG, smoking big, not scrawny. Aaron from Australia, bold and uncontrolled. Pam and Chris Zucchini, keeping it real. Charlie the fisherman's got that morning appeal. April so lovely, Russ and Jeremy too. Lonnie's blunt is lighting up the room. Roll call, Dank Nation unite with the Daily Dank.com.
Boo, I feel abused. It's not your birthday, April. Or maybe I had to think about it for a minute. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, nope, I didn't miss it. Look at her trying to get one over on us, guys. All right, shout out. Did you see the way she dunked me? Oh, fuck, it's Friday. Big shout out Harvey Hooligans. First one up in here this morning. Big shout out to Harvey Hooligans. We got Rosie Key, good morning, Rosie Key. How are you? We got the broken brain of Eric this morning, guys. We got, who else we got? Why am I not getting all these messages on here? That's weird. Oh, because it got cut off. All right, let me go back on this side. We got Harvey Hooligans in the house. Let me see here. Let me refresh this. Hang on. We got some technical difficulties going on over here. All right. Yeah, we're good. We're good. All right. All right. Harvey Hooligans, Broken Brain. Who else do we got up in here? Larry, Open Carry Larry. Good morning. Good morning. We got Lonnie in the house. We got Rosie Key. We got the Broken Brain. We got Delta Dog in the house. Captain Kush. Big shout out to Captain Kush this morning. And by fishing, I mean tropical fish store shopping. Oh man, what are you looking for? Anything in particular, Larry? Any kind of fish you're looking for this morning? Let's see here. Who else we got? We got April in the house, Delta Dog. We got Tim W., the last cowboy. The first time I drank shroom juice, I astro projected. Oh, what else? We got April in the house celebrating a birthday. Messing with me. Oh, man. You got everyone wishing you happy birthday, too. Oh, man. What else? I saw a pink vampire ghost pigs with flames. Brian, did your mom enjoy her birthday? She did. She did. I drove down. We ate we had Chili's for dinner. Me, my daughter, my dad, and my mom. We had a good time, man. We had a good time. My big shout out to my daughter, Trinity, going to her last test to get her GED. She's math. She missed it by one last time. One freaking question. So she's going back in. She's going to get that GED. She's got her mindset. So big shout out to her. Proud of her, man. Proud of her getting it done. My mom was like, oh, so are you going to sign up for next semester? And Trinity's like, I just want to get through this one freaking test and then we'll talk about it. So she's passed everything else except for math. So she's doing math today. So big shout out. You were able to talk to your son. You said you wanted to call him. Yeah, I didn't. I need to call him today, man. I don't want to, you know what? I don't want to fall into a cats in the cradles and the silver spoons. I don't want to fall into that mode with my kids, man. Fuck, that song's heavy, man. If you're a dad, woo! If you're a dad of 2 years, dad of 10 years, dad of 20 years, whatever, man, that song hits hard, that Cats in the Cradle. Especially when your kids start moving out and shit and they get careers of their own. Oh, it makes you want to cry. Makes me want to cry. Who else we got up in here? April, got them all. Oh, so big shout out to everyone out there, guys. Big shout out. Don't be like my dad. He says he'll call you in a couple days, and it's been 3 weeks. That's kind of how I am. But we're not falling in the cats in the cradles, man. Spent a lot of time. It was me and the kids most of my life, man. I was a single dad. Had a run of about like 12 years, something like 10 years, where it was just me and them. So yeah, man. I think we have a pretty close relationship. It just it gets hard with adulthood, man. Adulthood gets crazy. Big shout out to Jeremy out there, guys. Big shout out to Russ. Big shout out to Fight for Freedom, Teresa Deller, Chris Zucchini, Pam. That's right, Pam with her dog and her new house, man. I love that Pam's doing better, man. That is awesome. Life does, man. Life fully comes around. Yeah, it seems like you're going through some hard shit, and then it will swing around and correct itself. Hopefully for everyone. When they are gone, you will wish you talked more. Just saying. Nope, 100%. 100%, man. That's why you got to make it now. I try to call my mom and my dad. My mom more than my dad. I talk to my mom every day, but then she passes on the messages to my dad. I'm trying calling him every day too. But yeah, so big shout out to everyone out there, guys. Mr. Crispers creeping while we're sleeping. That's right. Hopefully Mr. Crispers is doing good out there. Doing good. What else do we got? I know I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting? Big shout out to everybody, guys. Big shout out to everyone working right now. Everyone out there making it easy for us for the weekend. Sandwich makers. We don't give them enough credit. Over at Jimmy John's, over at Subway. Big shout. You know who I don't want to give a shout out to? And we're going to get more into this and what the fuck news is Juicy Smollett. Juicy Smollett, this motherfucker, faked a hate crime, got caught faking a hate crime for publicity. And this dude just won't let it go, man. He keeps trying to, no, I'm innocent. I didn't fake it. Dude, you hired 2 Nigerians to beat you up and call you the N-word and say it's MAGA country in Chicago at 2 a.m. when it was like fucking minus 45 degrees. No, you faked it, man. You were proven in court. You faked it. You got lucky on a technicality, Bill Cosby. Just go the fuck away. You know who had this problem too is Roger Clemens. When he got caught taking steroids, he just wouldn't fold. He just said, no. They literally like, here's a picture of Andy Pettis shooting you in the ass with steroids. No, that's a vitamin. That's not steroids. You're like, dude, just at some point, and everyone else who was on that list just rolled with it. And their careers are fine. Rafael Palmeiro, fucking Andy Pettis, a bunch of them, Sammy Sosa. You know, you just roll with it. Maybe you don't get in the Hall of Fame, whatever. But fucking Roger Clemens went to the Supreme Court with the shit. No. And they're like, yes. So Juicy Smollett is trying to make a comeback. He says he has video that his lawyers didn't want him to show in trial because it would have freed him. I don't know. And he's going to show this video that clears his name. He wrote a check. He gave the guys a check. The guys he had paid to beat him up. He gave them a check. What more do you need? I mean, come on, man. Sammy Sosa still says he never tested positive for steroids. At least he's not out like Roger Clemens, man. We all know the truth about that. Who was it? Oh, I was watching an interview with Griffey Jr. And he was saying he's the only one, really, who's never had a steroid thing. And he was saying he just never really had to. It just wasn't in his, he knew it went on, whatever. But when he said he was so shocked when the list came out. And he's like, that guy? That guy? Really? People you would never expect. People who weren't superstars. You know what I mean? People just getting by. Steven Wilson. There he is. I'm without a home, but I'm living on the boat. Hey, boat life is a good life, Steven Wilson. We miss you, buddy. All right, guys, let's get in. We got Steven in the house. We got Open Carry Larry ready. Let's go ahead and do first toke of the day, guys. Who's ready? I know I'm ready. Let's go ahead and do this, guys. First toke of the day. Let's get into
and starts to play. Morning's here in a hazy way. Eyes half closed, but I'm wide awake. Time to spark it up, no time to fake. First toke of the day makes the world okay. Chasing clouds that drift and sway.
Wakey bakey time. All right, guys, let's do this.
First toke of the day.
In 5, 4, I'm getting into some punch vapes, guys. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and
coffee's cool, but it ain't for me. Roll it up, let's set it free. Lazy smokes that dance and twirl, lift me higher than the world.
Than a squirrel.
First toke of the day makes the world okay. Chasing clouds that drift and sway.
Oh yeah.
Wakey bakey vibes.
One more for Steven.
First
All right.
Breathe it in, let the session brew.
Nice. All right, that was your first toke of the day, guys. Let's get into some news, guys. I don't know, do we? Yeah, we do news now. We do news now. That's right. Had to get my formatting back together. Okay, big shout out to everyone out there, guys. Everyone listening who can't say hi. Lonnie says, doctor says I'm dying, kind of sucks, but then he told me we're all slowly dying after about 12 or 13 years old. Yeah, my doctor told me at the most, I got another 40, 45 years left, maybe 50. That's what he told me, guys. At the most, I'm looking at another 50 years. So, actually, I am a stubborn son of a bitch. I would like to make it to at least 102 years old, only for the fact that I could say I was at the bicentennial, and then what's after so it would be the tricentennial, 100 years later. So I was born on the bicentennial. So then if I celebrate my 100th birthday, I would celebrate it on the tricentennial. Is that what it is? Whatever it is. I would like that for some reason. I don't know. So when I'm a goof, woo, man, Rosie. Woo. Rosie let one go. She let a bad one go. Woo. I might not even make it to fucking 50 after that one. Holy moly, Rosie. Yeah, I wouldn't mind making it to is it tricentennial? I don't know. Whatever the next one is, the next 100 years one. What was it? Dazed and Confused was filmed on that 76 year. So yeah, I would like to live and I say a couple years after, so I just don't die on the tricentennial or whatever. Brian, you already made it to the bi part. There is a kid, Seamus Dever. He's an actor, actually, a pretty famous actor. Was in Castle, that show Castle. Was in Teen Titans. He played Trident. Was that his name? Trigon? Was Trigon? Or whatever, the mean demon guy. He played him in human form. And then he was in Army Wife, a bunch of shows. I grew up with them. We went to Cub Scouts together and stuff. And his kids, or his parents, were teachers. So he was a little smarter than the rest of us, just a little. And he brought that up one time. He's like, Brian, you're a bi baby. And I'm like, fuck you, you're a bi baby. And I had to go ask my mom what a bi baby was. If we can make it through the next year, if Harvey Hooligan can make it through the next year, it's a massive win. We got your back, Harvey. We got your back. He already made it to the try part. I'll try anything, guys. But yeah, no, I would like to, let's see. So that would be 2076, right? Let me get to 2077. And I'd be good. Then I can say I lived through the 70s and the 70s. I lived through the 50s. No, I guess it would just be the 70s. I lived through two of the 70s, 2070s and the 1970s. That'd be kind of cool. Throw that on my fucking gravestone. Motherfucker, we had two 70s. Can't remember either of them. Old as shit and young as shit. Doesn't remember either of the 70s, but he was there. Always tripped me out, like when you see people that like died in the 80s, but yet they were around in like 1896, and you're like, what the fuck? You were born in the 1800s, but died in the 1980s, and you're like, I guess the math kind of checks out. But I was actually around for the bicentennial. What month were you born, Brian? I was born in May. What? You're not older than me, Lonnie. There's no way you're older than me, Lonnie. There's no way I was around. And if you are older than me, it's like by a couple years, not by like fucking 30. March 75. I was May 76. So we're both bi babies. Or no, but you were 75. I was 76. You missed you were a straight baby. All right, guys, let's get into some Wakey Bakey news this morning. We got a lot to get into. Oh, big shout out to Back to Retro Review, guys. Big shout out to the Mod Squad, our buddy Felix and Kevin, guys. Two great tastes that taste great together. Yeah, so big shout out to them, guys. Go check out the channel. Kevin has a couple. What is it? He's gonna be up to 300 episodes here pretty quick, man. Bye, butt baby. Oh man. So yeah, we got to watch out for that, guys. They got a lot of great stuff going on. We love the Mod Squad and Kevin from Back to Retro Review and Felix. We love Felix. So blow it up, guys. Blow them up. Let's get into some Wakey Bakey news.
Wake up, sleepyheads, turn on the tube. Wakey Bakey Morning got the latest scoop. Celeb news, gossip like a wild parade. Spill the beans while you sip that lemonade. Crazy news stories that'll blow your mind. Aliens on the loose, or did Bigfoot find? Grab a bowl and let's dive into the hype. Morning show groove with the stoner type. Wakey Bakey, every morning it's a dare. Catch the crazy news just floating in the air. Celeb drama and the wild world blend. Morning laughs that never end.
All right, guys, let's get into this. All right. Let me get this all straightened out here. Okay, scared me for a minute. I thought I had lost it. Thought I had lost the live broadcast. All right. Hopefully this is the right one. Okay, it is. Or should I go YouTube? Sorry, guys. Let me try to. Can I show this on YouTube or not? I can show it on TMZ, apparently. Okay. Now, where's the video? There's the video. All right. Alrighty then. Actually, let's switch this over here. Okay. And then this one can go. And then we're good. All right, here we go, guys. First headline of the week, guys. Crazy news. A bull. That's right, a bull with horns and a fucking ring in his nose stole somebody's scooter and took it for a joyride. You think I'm bullshitting? Look. He's like, fuck it, I'll take it. Oh, he's going for it, too. Look at that. That's kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie. Is he playing? He's just fucking playing. He just wanted to go for a little ride, man. That actually is pretty cool. I like that. That was a pretty good one. Been 50 for 5 months. I'd rather be 22 again. Oh man. He was trying to set up his drive-by. That was a good one, man. That's crazy. That is crazy, man. So this bull, it says that in Rishiki, India, a bull became an internet sensation after being caught on CCTV, casually balancing and setting a motorized scooter in motion for about 50 feet. Before the scooter fell over, the bull walked away unscathed. No one believed it if it wasn't captured on CCTV. That's for real, man. That is for real. It looked like he was just having fun with it. Like he just wanted to play. This is happening again, guys. We talked about this a few years back, I think. I want to say this was in Australia last time. But it's back. This news is back. Big shout out to Aaron, too. Big shout out to Aaron. Fish falling from sky sparks wildfire near small town after Osprey drops its meal mid-flight. A lot going on here. A lot going on. What we need to know. A wildfire in the Canadian town of Ashcroft, British Columbia, appeared to be sparked by a fish falling from the sky. Once the fire was contained, the rescue team found a charred fish near the power line that appeared to have started the wildfire. The local fire team surmised that a bird dropped its meal mid-flight, setting off the chain of events leading to the fire. So, wait a minute. What? Talk about Final Destination shit, man. Talk about Final Destination. A fish falling from the sky appeared to be the cause of a wildfire in a small Canadian town. August 4th, Ashcroft Fire Rescue shared details of an unusual occurrence in a release of a Facebook post, which accompanied by a photo of a charred fish that are believed to have caused a brush fire in the Canadian town of Ashcroft, British Columbia on July 30th. Officials said the bird dropped the fish on a power line after becoming exhausted in the heat. How would you know that? This led to a landscape fire burning nearly 4 miles, south of town. According to the release, authorities found employees from BC Hydro, Ashcroft Ranch, and Dawson Road Maintenance putting out the fire when they arrived. When the heavy fire began knocked down, Ashcroft Fire was able to cool the perimeter and in the burned area with Engine 3 and Tender 4. Man, that's a small town if they're naming the fucking engines and shit. The release read Ashcroft Ranch Tender was also on scene. The fire rescue team then discovered a fish that had been dropped by a local osprey onto the hydro line, caused embers to drop along the fish to the dry grass below. A quick investigation revealed the cause of the fire was determined be a fish. Yes, you read that right. A fish had an incredible journey considering the river is 3 kilometers east from the point of origin. That fish was dead. Investigators stated that the suspected fish size and the heat caused the bird to trip, to get tired, and drop its prey. Another suspicion could be that it's tired of raw fish and wanted to give a cook to try. Well, officials said that they may never know the bird's true motive. They confirmed that their prime suspect was not injured and is still flying at large. Wah, wah, wah. That's crazy, man. That is a crazy one. That is definitely a crazy one. Not much service in Point Loma Harbor. Oh, man, because of the fires. RV hooligans, $26,000 fine for hiking in Nova Scotia. What about that kid? You guys hear about this kid who was flying around the world and he had he was doing it for cancer. He was trying to break the record or something. And had some plane trouble and had to land in Antarctica. And boy, he's facing all sorts of fucking. They're trying to get him for money, saying that he shouldn't have landed there. Antarctica ain't a place you want to fucking land. I'm just telling you, man. We've done paranormal shows about that. Antarctica's fucking nuts, man. The fact that they knew where he was immediately and stuff. The Grand Canyon is another place we need to investigate. The fact that there's places in the Grand Canyon you can't go. Even hiking, helicopters, they say you can't fly down here, but then helicopters come up to stop you from flying over there. There's a lot, man. There's a lot with the Grand Canyon, Antarctica that I don't know why people aren't talking about it, to be honest. I don't know. All right, guys. Helpless bear with jars stuck on its head. This is becoming more of a common thing. Remember the one bear had the bucket stuck on his head, and they had to like sedate him to remove it. It was like a whole thing. All right, let's get into this here. All right. This is in Wisconsin.
After 12 days and a more than 50-mile journey, a Wisconsin bear is finally free after getting her head stuck in a plastic jug. That bear was first spotted in Cable, that's near Lake Superior, then went even farther north before returning to Cable. There you see the jug.
Aww.
Every time someone called to report the bear in need, she ran off. Finally, one family took an extra step, following the wild animal while on the phone with the DNR. A wildlife professional then tranquilized the bear and removed the jar. One of the family members who reported the bear said she seemed relieved.
Yeah.
She was licking, water as we were sprinkling on her, and like, it might be a little funny to say that you could see a sign of relief on her face, but she seemed very content.
The Department of Natural Resources says the bear was underweight but not hurt. They moved her to a safe forest with plenty of food and water. She woke up immediately and started snacking on some berries nearby, so it sounds like she's going to be just fine. The DNR says that she may have stayed alive by dunking her head in water and then drinking from a puncture inside that jug.
That is nuts, man. That poor bear. Hey, at least it's better now. At least it's doing good, man. Crazy bear. Oh, man. That bear. Oh, that's great. That's smart, though. I mean, that's what I was wondering, how it would eat, how it would do its thing, man. They got to it in time. That's what it's all about, man. All right. We're sticking, where was this? We're sticking in Wisconsin, guys. Wisconsin, they got the hot animal summer going on up there, apparently. Deer hunter discovers rare subtropical wood stork in the wilds of Wisconsin, guys. Let's check this out. Not even a bird watcher. Professional bird watcher. Let's see here. A juvenile wood stork perches on a branch in Mud Lake Wildlife, Columbia County. This was on August 11, 2025. A very rare and apparently very confused subtropical wood stork somehow found its way to the wilds of Wisconsin. A hunter scouting for deer first sighted the bird Sunday in a remote section of the Mud Lake Wildlife area in Columbia County, about 35 miles northeast of Madison, the state's capital. The hunter snapped some photos of the stork and sent them to Ballas, who doubles as a wildlife technician for state park departments and natural resource. Ballas confirmed the bird in question was indeed a wood stork. He said it's likely a juvenile, but may have hatched this spring since its bill was lightly colored. Adult wood storks' bills typically turn black as they mature. Bills trekked into the wildlife area and saw the bird for himself on Monday. He said some other hikers also glimpsed the stork that day. He said it's been since Tuesday morning when it was spotted flying northeast of the flock of pelicans. With a flock of pelicans. Wood storks are typically found in the Gulf Coast states, Central and South America. They're listed as threatened under the Federal Endangered Species Act. They are the only stork species that breeds in the United States, according to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission. Wood storks typically grow 35 to 45 inches with wingspans up to 5.5 feet. Dang. Their heads and upper necks are covered with gray scale rather than feathers. The only sound they can produce is a hissing noise. Climate change and habitat loss are forcing birds north. Immature wood storks have no territory, typically explored during late summer. The one that visited Wisconsin probably just got lost. That's crazy, man. Good to see that they're producing. They're still around. still doing their thing, man. I think it's cool when we're starting to see endangered species pop up, especially lately, ones that we thought were completely extinct, and now they're popping back up. All right, guys. A man discovers he bought his own stolen car. Oh, this is what we're going to get. Crazy news. A man who bought a 20,000 pound car, like pounds, like money, to replace the one he had stolen, discovered he accidentally bought back his own stolen car. Ewen Valentine, 36, from Sohill, woke up on the 28th of February to find his car, a black Honda Civic, had disappeared from his driveway overnight. After informing the police and his insurers, he started looking for a replacement 2016 Type R model. He found one that looked identical about 70 miles away, but after he bought it, he noticed similar items in the vehicle. It was then Mr. Valentine realized he had bought his stolen car. He also found his previous addresses in the car sat nav. He told the BBC he was gutted when his car was stolen, but then determined to replace it with the same model. It's sort of a midlife crisis car. You don't get many of those. So I was pretty determined to get it replaced before one day I have to get a sort of a family car. I spotted one that was identical, same color, same year, same slightly obnoxious exhaust system on it as well. He explained it fit the bill precisely. Mr. Valentine paid £20,000 to replace the car and at a reputable good garage. But upon driving it home, he started to get suspicious. I started noticing things in the car were a little bit odd. Like the single tent peg had some Christmas tree pines and some like Mars bar wrappers, things that they wouldn't have had cleaned out, things that they hadn't cleaned out. All very similar to what you could have found in my stolen car. Despite the car having a new plate number and lower mileage. Oh, shit. Mr. Valentine's suspicious of were confirmed when he later discovered his and his parents' addresses in the history of the built-in navigation system. I nearly crashed, to be honest, because I was in shock. My hands were shaking. Heart was pounding. Part of me sort of triumphant for a moment until I realized, actually, no, this isn't some heroic moment. You didn't go back and get your car. You actually done something a bit stupid. It's true. He took the vehicle to a Honda garage and informed the police, who said that he could not believe he had bought his own car and suspected it was stolen in order to identify the thieves. The first Honda technician pulled the physical key out, the original smart key, puts it straight in the door and unlocks it. It says it's likely, yes, it's your car. You can see signs of where they tampered with things, removed the VIN numbers, replaced with other ones and things. Mr. Valentine said he believed the garage bought the car from who was also duped, and he now hoped to get his money and deposit back for the vehicle. The police and the Honda garage all said this was one of the best clone jobs they had ever seen. So if it wasn't for these little artifacts, no one would have ever known. That's crazy, man. That's a crazy one. That is. Man. Buying your own stolen car back. If it was America, they would have accused him. You stole your own car, didn't you? You did it, you bastard. Fucking cops. Anyway, let's get into a little something I like to call Today in History.
In history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history.
That's right, guys. We got the histories from our histories. Maybe. Why doesn't this want to work? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The website is down. Maybe because I'm clicking on the wrong one. Maybe I'm clicking on the wrong one. There we go. Nope, that was the problem. It was the one I was clicking on. Britannica might be down this morning. So we'll just use this one. All right, guys. Today in history. Born on this day. Wait a minute. Did I do it right? August 15th? Yeah. On this day, guys, Julia Child was born. Yeah, we're right. All right. Julia Child was born today, guys. Stephen Brewer, U.S. Supreme Court Justice. Prince Annie, only daughter of Queen Elizabeth, was born, guys. Woodstock Festival will open in Bethel, New York, 1969. Today's the date, guys. Woodstock. Blowing up. Fact of the day. An Air France Concorde leaves New York City flying 2 times the speed of sound. It sets the record for the world passenger flight, 31 hours, 27 minutes, 49 seconds. One champagne swilling passenger dubs it as a supersonic party bus. Also on this day in history, 1057, King Macbeth is killed by Malcolm Canmore. Henry Ford leaves Edison to start automobile company. On this date in 1899, in Detroit, Michigan, Henry Ford resigns his position as chief engineer at the Edison Illuminating Company main plant in order to concentrate on his automobile company. 1914, Panama Canal opens to traffic. The Panama Canal, the American-built waterway across from the Isthmus of Panama, connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, is integrated with the passage of the U.S. vessel. Japan gives ultimatum to Germany. On August 15, 1914, the government of Japan sends a ultimatum to Germany demanding the removal of all German ships from Japanese and Chinese waters. India and Pakistan win independence, which carves the independent nations of India and Pakistan out of former Mughal Empire, comes into force of the stroke of a pin. Heavy fighting erupts around the DMZ in 1968. Heavy fighting intensifies around the DMZ as South Vietnamese and U.S. troops engaged North Vietnamese battalion in 7.5-hour battle. 1979, Apocalypse Now is released in theaters. Wife of slain minister released from jail. Mary Winkler, who confessed to a fatality shooting her pastor husband, Matthew Winkler, in his sleep at their church home in Selmar, Tennessee, is released from prison. Cabal falls into the Taliban after U.S. withdrawal. On this day, August 15, 2021, just 2 weeks after U.S. troops were set to officially withdraw from Afghanistan, the Taliban leaders entered the capital city of Kabul and swept it back. Yep. We remember that. And that was your Today in History, guys, brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, your number one cannabis superstore, guys. Get on in. Check it out. Wild Weekend drops drop today, guys. They're bringing the wheel back. They got a lot of shit. Check out thedailydank.com later on this afternoon for all the deals. Whew. Not feeling good, man. I think I'm coming down with the flu. I've been saying that the last couple of days, but anyway, guys, Julia was snookered before the bread was toasted. She was. Oh man. All right, guys, I'm gonna get on out of here. I gotta get cooled down. I'm hot. My body temperature is weird today, man. I feel muggy. I don't know what the fuck, man. I gotta figure my shit out. I'm falling apart over here, guys. I'm falling apart, but you are loved and you are appreciated. Join us at 420, guys. We're going to be doing some collectibles. That's right, some baked and unboxed. We're going to look at some crazy baseball cards in my collection. So make sure you join in for that, guys. I'm going to go stand in front of the fan, man. I'm dying over here. What's wrong? I'm pregnant. Oh, April, I'm pregnant. Oh, no. You are loved. You are appreciated. We'll see you at 420. Have a good one, guys. Be the difference you want to see in the world. We'll see you at 420.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
We'll see you guys. Have a good one.